Ba bum bum bum. Hello, hello everybody. Hello. Change this up. All right. Just missing one more, and of course it's gonna pop right here, which I don't like, but it does it anyway. All right. Welcome to my stream. Activate this. Did anyone say something? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Let's change gears here. This is a pain, but it is what it is. I was waiting on something to improve my streams, but nothing I can do right now. This is all I got. This is all I got. This is all I got. Yeah. I find it funny. Someone got into one of my streams. I don't know. I don't remember the day. Was telling me, "Oh, you have no money." Yet again. Who, if they have money, like serious money, would choose to stream? Hi, how are you? How's it going? So, alright, 2 minutes. Hello, how are you? I was gonna be a little bit late because I needed to grab some water, but I, yeah, I was editing something. What? Nuber? I'm confused. What? Hello, James. How are you? I'm lost into what? What do you mean? No, I have no idea what that is. I'm just guessing that just by the word itself, I don't probably don't like it. here. I would have to Google that. I have no clue. Yeah. Uh, I've heard of this game just by what it is about. I don't like it. Yeah. I wouldn't agree, but to each their own. Alright. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. I'm asking myself, what should I draw today? So today is the last stream of the week. Where is it? Well, I guess I can mask it with this. Alright. Let's do some warm up stuff. Let's see. What do I want to do? Just in case I make something decent, I'm going to film it. Who knows, right? That sounds like a good idea. I was actually thinking of something that's gonna turn similar to. Well, I'm going to make my own version, but Think I'm off my game. I started well and then I messed up. Also, there's the issue that this freaking thing is in the way, so usually I would be like a different angle. Yeah. Messed up because the eyes are not aligned. Yeah. Damn it. Darn it, rather. Yeah, that sometimes works. An eye patch or something. I don't know. Oh my god. What the f. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Can you guys see the full thing? That's maybe better. I need to improve my setup for the camera. I really don't like how it looks. And I was kind of keeping it to myself, but that's what I wanted to improve. The thing I got hasn't arrived, so I'm kind of frustrated by that. I didn't, not much I can do right now. Eh, I got a camera that can help me improve the quality of the stream, but it hasn't arrived, and I really don't know if it's going to arrive. It's been like a month or something. If someone knows somebody in Amazon that might help me, that'd be nice. Just gonna stop that. Well, it's not that bad. It's not great though. Set of proportions and it, I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird drawing. That's a great question. I have no clue. I think it should be from the US to here, but I'm not certain. So maybe that's what is going on because of all the stuff that is going on around shipments and so on and so forth. So we'll see. I don't know. Hmm? Oh, don't worry. It's not great, but it's not bad either. I don't know. This is in the limbo of my drawings. Do I want to add something here? Um, haven't considered this, an important part of inking anything is line weight. That's why I like this, because it lets you be as subtle or as uh, exaggerated or emphasize whatever you want as much as this allows to. That's a Dolly Parton song that I, I think I didn't hear that before. I was watching a show by the creator of Family Guy. I don't remember his name. Seth. See, for the first time ever, I remember a name. Seth MacFarlane. MacFarlane, something like that. Sorry if I butchered that, but that's kind of his name. Seth MacFarlane. MacFarlane, and he he made this show like similar to what Star Trek is, and I guess you can argue should be, but that show it, it went to weird places in regards of the writing. Anyway, he made a show that is along the lines of Star Trek, and there's a really crucial part of an episode. There's like a chase going on, and then that music is like at all that it can give in the background. It's freaking great. It fits perfectly with the story and what is going on, and it's really good. I don't know. I enjoyed that show. It was an interesting take on what like the traditional version of Star Trek was, which I'm not a Trekkie. I don't believe I am, at least. Uh, but my dad was a Trekkie, or is a Trekkie, and that's that's where my appreciation for that comes from. Okay, this is the thing is I set up the camera and I forgot to do something crucial for what I'm about to do, is change this. Uh, yeah, like Like there was no need. There's no issue though. I, you know, I was really hesitant to do anything online at first. I was like so stressed out about it. Uh, as most, well, a lot of artists are introverted or they're not, like, you don't get into this to be the soul of the party. But as everything, there's uh, like levels to it. So there's some people that are super extroverted and they kind of use that to their advantage on this world of art and illustration. But now I'm like, I think I'm like, I don't care. I don't care anymore. And I think that's it's not like I don't care. It's more like, yeah, I just create content on the internet and talk to people on the internet. I think it has actually helped me with how uh, how much of stage fright I had. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that anyone that has been within the art world can relate to that or understand that. Uh, like most of us are not extroverted people by nature. Uh, you combine that with years of, well, not the best experiences, and well, you end up with a bunch of introverted artists that are under the foot of, well, yeah, I don't, I'm getting too salty. It's kind of funny. It's kind of like I did it without thinking about it. Of course, it has like noir aspects to it. Eh, so this has like a noir aspect to it, but without trying, I think him he turned into like a version of Constantine in the future, which is a character that I love that character, but it was unintentional. I just noticed that maybe he has a one It's like that. And Strata. Oh, I'm gonna check it out. Well, I was trying to draw a character that I have on my sketchbook, uh, but better, and I think I missed the mark. But at the same time, it's like one of those things that are oddly cool in a weird way. I don't know. I think this is like person or something. Hopefully, this is not a messed up bad word. Anyway, uh, where else can I add some accents? I guess it's a mixture of Constantine, uh, the guy in Blade Runner, maybe some. I was thinking of Cable. Oh, that would be nice. Yeah, that's. I have. I made on one of the sketches. I have like versions on this one. I also have like a mutant capybara that sort of like rocket. I kind of like. So I thought of like making him into different universes. I actually made like a I made an Instagram for that character. I was thinking of turning it into a brand or something. Some ideas, no time to execute them exactly how I would like. Sorry. Oh, cool. Did you post it? It'd be nice to check it out, see how it turned out. Okay, I'll check it out. I also heard of this. There's a couple animators that worked for Disney for a while, for quite some time, probably maybe years, until they can I think they just had enough and decided to make their own uh, like IP. So they made a whole story about like a noir cat detective. They're from Spain, and apparently they won some awards. I've seen uh, that comic book before, but it's like that. So I don't know. It probably has like 200 pages or something. This is wrong. Shouldn't be. Anyway. But if you check it out at some point, uh, it looks really good. I was like, oh, I've heard of this. It's like imagine if they probably now that I think of it, they probably butchered that. They took that from there. Now that I think of it, like Zootopia, like imagine Zootopia, but super to the 1,000 degree. Uh, it wouldn't be the first time that. Well, I don't want to get into trouble, but the Lion King had a it was a Japanese film, as allegedly, as far as I understand it. You can go do your own research about what I'm saying, but yeah. So they have a history of doing certain things. I saw an artist calling them out fairly recently. I think it probably was like a rogue artist or something. That this artist did a 3D model of something related to Disney, and this other artist that works or used to work in Disney, that's probably it. It's a cat, by the way, so you might like it a lot. And it's like a adult theme, but I'm pretty sure it must be expensive. And it's a couple. Uh, I think they already made a few books or something. So it's not like they did just one book and that's it. They've made quite a few. I was feeling really bummed out by the end of the day because I saw something that the Google announced. It's like making art, making films basically, rather. This is not good. I don't like it. Prefer this. I prefer that. Yeah. Uh, bum 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 bum. Did somebody type something here? I'm sorry, you guys. If you're typing stuff from TikTok, I cannot see what you write. I can't. It just doesn't. Well, I don't see it when you type something. So I apologize if you said hi or something and it didn't answer. Uh, maybe. Which part? I I start saying random stuff and about Google. They made a new AI which is I guess along the lines of what it what they've been trying to make, which is basically a video generator. And now there's a lot of people that are gonna use that and abuse that. I'm pretty sure. So I think regulation is gonna be important because I can tell when something is AI right now. But like right now, I can tell you, oh, that's AI. I tell my wife, I tell my family, like that's AI. That's not a real video. Having said this, the general public, it's not gonna figure that out. So there needs to be some regulation around this subject because people are gonna start abusing that. They probably already are using that to make things that they shouldn't be doing. So I don't know. I think the future for creatives in terms of revenue feels a little bit grim unless like you go full craft and just dedicate yourself to a craft and unique pieces of art that people cherish and want to own. Yeah, I don't know. I I want to be hopeful about that, but as you say, there might be no regulation at all, and well, I I don't want to talk too much because I'm on the internet posting videos all the time, and uh, I wouldn't wanna mess up an opportunity if something appears, which who knows, but uh, at the same time, it's not looking great. Oh, why? What happened? Is everything okay? Hola, Leo. Oh, that's no good. Um, well, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but a good something I found that actually does something for regulating your sugar without having to, like, of course, if please take it as you will, do your own research. I'm not giving advice on that. I'm just saying that apparently if you put yourself under cold water, something called the gray, I'm trying to not mess this up. There's a part of fat. Same from Kick. Hola, ¿qué tal? No recuerdo, pero gracias por unirte acá al stream. Okay, so I was saying that there's a part of fat that is we have a lot of it when we're babies, and when we grow up we lose a lot of it, but we still have that. So apparently the cold water activates that, and that helps you regulate a blood sugar. So I don't know, that's something to consider. Uh, Talk about it with your doctor and do your own research. But I've so I basically tried that out, and it worked for me for certain things. In my case, it helps with stress, for example. Um, if I'm really stressed out, you can get in cold water, and it helps you like generate a lot of endorphins. Again, I think I'm butchering it. There's a specific protein that your brain um, releases when you're in that situation. First, you release adrenaline because your body doesn't know what to do. So it gets in a little bit of stress, but it's the kind of stress that helps your body kind of um, create all these positive things. Yeah, it does. So you can play around with hot water and cold water to to help you relax and try to sleep a little bit better if that helps you. Ah, ¿qué tal? Okay, I see you. Ah, okay. So I just thought of like maybe this could be like a car that is behind him, something to kind of frame the drawing. Kind of cool. I like how this looks now. Let's see. Yeah, it's better than what I had before. I don't want to mess it up anymore, so just gonna leave it at that. 54 minutes. You done good? Thank you. And this, I guess, is a little bit inspired by the video, the short video that I'm going to post probably tomorrow. So, wink, wink. If you check out my short videos, you're gonna see what I mean, and oh, hopefully you like it. I've been doing this sort of series about movies, so well, if that doesn't tell you what I'm talking about, well, nothing will. Anyhow, I think I'm done for today. I'm at 55 minutes, which is it's a good time. I thought I was gonna do another drawing, but I'm good. I'm good for today. Um, I'll be back again Monday through Thursday. See you Monday. So if you haven't, consider subscribing and hitting that bell so you know when I post a new video, and hitting that like also helps. I have an illustrated deck of cards that you can find on my website, Cartas a Venezuela. This is about my country. It can get delivered right to your doorstep if you're in the US, or just ask me. There are certain countries that I cannot send you one, but uh, yeah, most countries, most likely I can. So yeah, take that into account if you want to. I have a Redbubble shop with my illustrations and merch in there. I have phone backgrounds on my website as well if you want to check that out. That's the way I monetize. I am not monetized on YouTube or Kick or any of those platforms. I'm not monetized, so yeah, that's it. Anyhow, thank you all for watching. I hope to see you next time. Let me see if I can find my music somewhere. Somewhere. Alright. Until next time. Bye.